Use the power of letting go to attract in what you want even faster. Okay, I know this is a hard concept for a lot of people. One of the biggest questions I get is, how can I get what I want and want it while being detached from it? I get it. It's confusing. It can be overwhelming. Well, stick around, because not only am I going to share with you my steps for how I do that, but I'm going to share 2 stories, perfect examples of how this concept really works to help you get everything you've ever desired. To start, let me share a story with you from a long time ago. When I was growing up, I was working in an Italian restaurant just a couple blocks from my house. I was in college, I was a theater major, and when I was working at this restaurant, I had these great friends there. The owners were awesome people, and I was really excited about my theater career, my commercial career, and I said to them, one of these days, you're gonna have me up on your wall. On their wall, they had Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr. and all these famous Italian singers and cool people. And I would joke with them and say, one day I'm gonna be up on that wall. You're gonna ask for my autograph and I'm gonna be up on that wall. We all joked about it. I had this positive, light intention. I was giving it energy, attention, and focus, but I wasn't attached to it. It was light, it was easy, it was this fun desire that I put out there. Well, a couple months later, they were doing an article about this restaurant, La Bella, in the newspaper. And when they shot the article and they did an interview and they wrote all about La Bella, I was there helping out. I was a hostess at the time. And turns out that article gets printed in the local paper, published, and the head of that newspaper article is me, standing at the hostess stand. They framed it and put it up on the wall. They even asked me to autograph it. There I was, up on the wall of this Italian restaurant, exactly the order that I had placed from the universe. The reason that I got there is I wasn't trying hard for it. It was light, it was easy, it was fun. And I didn't want it so much that I chased it away. Make sense? I know there are still some big questions about this concept. How can I desire without being attached? Let me walk through how I did it with that story and many others. Again, stick to the end. I have a great story with someone pretty famous that I think you'll know. Step 1 in letting go in order to attract what you want even faster is focusing on the end result. Sure, I had this end result desire to sort of be known for that. Have my photo on the wall, have some level of local fame for being on that wall. That was the end result desire, to be honest. And it happened, surprisingly. Focusing on the end result is the first step. The second step, be easy about it. Put it out there, just like you place an order from Amazon and you know it's coming. You put it out there with positivity and joy, with positive expectation, knowing that this order you placed can and will show up in your life. You don't fret if the order you place from Amazon is on its way or not. You just know that in a matter of hours or days, it's gonna be there. So step 1, focus on the end result. Step 2, be excited and know that it's coming. Know that your order, light and easy, the order you placed is on its way. The third step, I was just loving my job. I was just going about my life, even without that thing. So that's the key, is when you detach from that thing and you're happy and grateful in the now, that's when you're aligning with it and can attract it in much faster than before. When you have an end result desire, you have a lightness and an excited expectation for that thing coming, and you're happy in the now and grateful for all that you have, that's how you vibrationally align with your dreams and desires without holding on too tight. So I know what your next question is. Yeah, but how can I not get resentful I don't have it? Yeah, but I've wanted this thing for a long time and it hasn't come yet. To that I say, shift your focus. Shift your focus onto all that you have created. Shift your focus on all that you do have. Shift your focus to all that you're grateful for. That's equally available to you. What you put your energy, attention, and focus into you will make manifest into your life. So if you're putting your energy, attention, and focus into your yeah buts, into your but I don't have it yet, but it hasn't happened for me, but I want it and it's not here, then that's just placing a bigger order for more of that. Put your energy, attention, and focus into the end result, into your excitement, into the ease and the joy and your gratitude, and you'll start aligning with, and it'll feel like magic, but you'll start manifesting even faster all the things that you want in your life. So I have another great story for you. I was hosting one of my inner circle coaching calls, and we were doing a process called finding soul happy moments. At the end of the day, I was asking the ladies in my group to reflect on the soul happy moments that came throughout the day that brought them joy, gratitude, and happiness. And we were sharing them on the call. So I was telling these ladies about mine, that I was watching season 2 of White Lotus, and it is bringing me so much joy and happiness. I'm watching it with my husband, and we're so excited. It's such an incredible show, one of my top 5 favorites of all time. Mike White is such an amazing director, and Jennifer Coolidge, she is just a showstopper. I love her character. I'm so grateful that she was one of the only people who was in season 1 and 2. Her character is so nuanced and just so funny and so dramatic. She does it so well, so beautifully. One of the ladies in the call was raising her hand on Zoom, and I said, yes. She said, you know that she follows you on Instagram, right? I was like, what? You're kidding me. So I opened up my Instagram and I searched her because I wasn't following her, and it said, follow back. I was shocked. I had no idea. I was just so honored and overwhelmed, but I realized I'd been focusing on White Lotus and on her with so much gratitude, with this excited expectation of laying down and watching her every night with so much positive expectation and joy and gratitude around that show and around her character specifically. So no wonder I attracted that into my life. Then I had some intuition, some guidance, which I always coach my women on doing, following their guidance, to reach out to her, follow her back, and thank her for following me and reach out to her. So I did. I followed my guidance. I followed her back and I messaged her. I said, hey Jennifer, so grateful for the follow. So happy to connect with you on here. And I have a fun story for you. And I left her a voice note in her message. I said, I don't even know if you even manage your own page or if you're going to get this message, but here's my story. So I shared with her the story that I'm a manifestation coach, and I was coaching my women and I was telling them about you. And one of them told me that you're following me. And I left her this fun voice note. 24 hours later, she got back to me with the most beautiful and encouraging and gracious message. She took time out of her day and said something to the fact that it is I who am grateful to have found you. Your reels are so wonderful. Your message is so powerful. You're changing the world one woman at a time, and you do it so genuinely and so authentically. I was shocked. Now, I don't get starstruck by famous people. I've met dozens and dozens of famous people throughout my life, and I'm not starstruck by that. I am just so impressed by her, and it was such a beautiful exchange. It was such a confidence boost for me, a belief builder, I call it, to help me believe in my message, that my reels would find my way to this woman who I adore and admire so much, and that she would like them. I know that this happened because I've always had an end result desire to be surrounded by transformational people. And I get excited about it. I meet people all the time in my industry and other industries that really impress and inspire me. And I am so happy and grateful in the moment and along the journey that I know that that is the secret to letting it in. So my question for you is, what do you want? What is the end result desire? How can you get excited and know that it's on its way? Like you place the order on Amazon for it. Know that it's coming. Even without that thing. That's how you detach from it and attract it in even faster. Check out some of my other videos on these advanced concepts of manifesting. I'll be releasing weekly videos to help you do just that. Follow for more and create your soul happiest life.